I'm sorry that happened to you. And look, I mean, I not only deal with this in our practice. It happens more often than I would like, but look, I'm also very cognizant of the reality that I only deal with problems. Okay, people aren't calling me and saying, "Hey, James, my program's great and they're treating my kid wonderfully." That is the overwhelming majority of stories. I only deal with problems and I deal with big ones, similar to what you're explaining. But I wanted to clarify that because I think that spending too much time in support rooms or even on this page, you tend to get this tinge of negativity, and I just want to clarify, yes, bad things happen, but at the same time, there's a lot of good going on, and we need to keep perspective in that area. Now, in your particular situation, what I'm saying is I deal with that, but I've also dealt with it as a parent. All right, our daughter, we had our situation, and that teacher was let go. Okay, so I'm not immune, and my wife and I are not immune from these kind of issues. All right, so I'm speaking to you from both, an attorney perspective, but also a parent that has gone through something similar, and it was caught on camera as well. Now, my advice is, of course, the school system is wanting to work with you, and I think that's legitimate, and I think it's heartfelt. Okay, they took action, and this person is no longer working there, and I think to their credit, that's a positive. Now, at the same time, your question is, do you think we should get an attorney? Yes, I do. And the only reason that I do believe that you should get an attorney involved, and I'm not necessarily saying that the attorney needs to get involved formally. There's many parents that I advise informally. Hell, what do you think this is? On a way, I'm throwing information out there so parents can advocate, because this area is an area where parents can advocate or act pro se, meaning that they can act as their own attorney. It's allowed under the law, provided by Congress, okay? Because typically the Bar Association would be running up the flagpoles, chasing down anybody practicing law without a license. But this is a special, unique area where the carve-out is to where a parent can act as their own attorney in this area because Congress allowed it, okay? Now, at the same time, if you do not feel comfortable or if you don't feel confident in knowing all of the things that you could be requesting or asking for in order to get your child's program correct, to raise that level of what a free and appropriate public education is for your son, because they haven't been providing it, and you're bringing it to the level where it should have been, and maybe you're missing something, I wouldn't rely upon the school to tell you everything that they can do. Now, that doesn't mean that they're doing it on purpose. There's a lot of school systems, unfortunately, that they're just ignorant of what can be done and how it can be provided. They just are. So I'm not even saying it's malicious. In fact, most of the cases that I deal with, it's just a series of bad ignorance. It's just a collision of bad information or no information. All right, and those things can be cured. They can be cured through training. But at the same time, do I think it would be wise if you had an expert that understands the law, understands corrective action, understands compensatory and remedial services, and how you can package that for the benefit of your child? Now, do I think something like this raises to the level of tort law or damages? And I'm talking monetary damages. I don't know, but that's a different kind of an attorney. So you may want to consult them too, unless that's not what you're looking for. If you're looking for your son's program to be correct with the right training, with the right therapy, with the right services, and you're not looking to ring their bell with regards to damages, then yeah. And there's many instances to where, yes, horrible situation, but what doesn't amount to you being able to go out there and ring their bell for money, but can you take lemon and make lemonade out of it? Absolutely. That you can do. And so I appreciate you asking the question, because it's a very good one. And what they're going to want to do after working with you is likely have you sign something, to indemnify them. And if that's the case, and it should be the case, then you should be able to get something on your side to make sure that everything's taken care of moving forward. And I can bet confidently that this isn't going to happen again to your child. Okay.